If you're a Democrat in Austin, Texas, perhaps you're torn over the Prop A thing. You've seen the no way Prop A signs that say parks, pools, and libraries are going to suffer fire and EMS. The argument is we can't afford it. The other argument that's implied is we don't need it. Can we afford it? The answer is yes. In 2020, Austin budgeted for 1,959 police officers, which is approximately what they'd need to do under Prop A. It's approximately 2,000 officers. Since that time, Austin raises an additional $100 million in property tax revenue. Any insinuation we can't afford it is crazy. We can afford this. But do we need it? Well, who's we? Guess what? Many of us don't need the police. But it's not about us. It's about the people who do need the police. And guess what? They're not affluent people generally that live in gated communities or in really safe neighborhoods. There are a lot of people who are working class neighborhoods that have been now overrun with the increase in violent crime. That's who's bearing the brunt of this, by the way. It's basically black and brown folks, as usual, who are bearing the brunt of this in their neighborhoods. Overrun with not only violent crime, but just disruptive behavior, because everyone knows there's no consequence. Not only is there no consequence, there's no officer around to even see it, and there won't be an officer around. Why? Because Austin has lost hundreds of police officers since the city decided to slash the police budget. That's right, Austin has lost hundreds. In fact, Austin is losing officers now faster than they can possibly replace them. That's what's going on. The human part of this is who's being hurt by it. Well, guess what? It's the same people that we Democrats say we care about. That's right. It was the same way with Prop B, folks. We did something, we reacted to something. In this case, it was the violent murder of George Floyd. We had a reaction to it, but we didn't get it right. There wasn't a cohesive plan to make things better. And now, the least among us are paying the price, as they always seem to do. Vote yes on Prop A. Let's restore some dignity to neighborhoods that need it. People deserve decent neighborhoods, safe neighborhoods to raise their families without fear. People should not have to fear